at transferring geometry out of ZBrush. So the maps that we've created, the color maps and the normal maps, should apply just fine to the geometry that we created in Maya. But let's say that we want to get some geometry out of ZBrush. So in this case, let's take our hammer head and go all the way down to level 1. And here we can see, if we go to frame, that the level 1 has been modified a little bit based on the sculpting that we've done. So let's say we want to use this as our new base. The number of polygons hasn't changed, but the shape has changed just a little bit. So in that case, we'll just go down to level 1, and we'll just go up to export, and then find a place for this. And what I usually like to do if I'm exporting something from ZBrush is I'll just put the level that it's at. So this is hammer level 1. So we can call that level 1. Go ahead and save it out. And then you've got a new OBJ that's been output from ZBrush. Now, in case you want to try to transfer your maps in Maya, so create the normal maps within Maya, which is something that we'll try to do, you'll want to export something that's more high res. So in this case, we'll go to our handle, turn off frame, and right now we're sitting at about 2 million polygons. So I'm going to go ahead and go down one level. You can see there's not a huge change in the detail, and we're down to about 500,000. So I'm going to go ahead and export at this level. It's kind of the highest that I want to export that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and export this, and we'll call this handle, and that's going to be level 7, I believe. Yeah. So go ahead and call it handle L7. This is going to take a minute to write out. It's going to go ahead and write that out. Okay, so any geometry that you want to take out of ZBrush and then bring back into Maya, you can go ahead and export in that way. Just export that as an OBJ, and then you can bring it into Maya just like any other OBJ file. So that's how we can get our geometry out of ZBrush if we need to kind of match up with our maps. Again, the geometry that you have for Maya should work just fine. We've got the UVs all done and everything. So the next thing that we want to do is go into Maya, and let's take a look at how we can do the normal map and also color map transfer within Maya rather than creating those in ZBrush, just as kind of a different workflow. So we'll go ahead and look at how we can do that in the next lesson.